find my way.
Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing fantastic. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is MsTopacJay. If you are new to my channel, that probably means you're yet to subscribe. Okay, fix that problem right now by clicking the subscribe button down below, turning from red to gray, and turn on your notification, select to receive all notifications from this channel, so that way you don't miss out on any single video from me. Okay, so in today's video I am going to be doing my full face of makeup using products that Amazon chose for me. So I saw Sylvia Gani do this video. If you don't know what Sylvia Gani is, she's a beauty content creator here on YouTube. She's pretty cool, funny as well, a bit witty. She has my kind of wittiness, and yeah, it's my kind of thing. Okay, so if you're yet to check her out, I'm gonna put a link to the video she did down below. So thank you, Sylvia Gani, for inspiring me to do this video. So basically, she went on Amazon and typed foundation. Whatever comes up is what she's gonna use, and if she doesn't have it, she is gonna buy it, or she bought it. I should be talking in past tense. Yes, I should be. So I basically did the same thing. Typing foundation, whatever came up, I bought it. If I didn't have it, typed in powder, whatever came up, I bought it. If I didn't have it, and whatnot. So if you're interested in seeing the products that Amazon chose for me, including a powder that I've always wanted to try, and it's great that Amazon chose it, be sure to keep on watching this video. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I'm actually really glad I bought these things before Amazon did their recent the new update or whatever. I got an email from Amazon a couple of days ago, and they had the audacity to tell me that Amazon.com, the main US Amazon website, like, we won't be able to buy things from there anymore. So if we go on Amazon.com, we're going to be redirected to Amazon Australia website. If you're in Australia, you've shopped on Amazon before, you've tried, so Amazon Australia website is shite. Like, it's nothing to write home to your home country about, literally. Like, it's just, there's nothing there. It's mainly books. I think they said that the products that we're trying to buy on Amazon.com will be available on Amazon.com.au. So I really hope that's the case, because they're literally like shooting us all in the foot. I don't like that. Amazon, please. I don't know what I was gonna say, but please, whatever it is, please, okay? Please stop messing with us. And let me see here. I do have the products here with me, but I've mixed it with other things, so I want to make sure I'm picking the right thing. So for primer, Amazon chose the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, and thank God I already have this. I actually had about 3 bottles of this. I've talked about this before on my channel, and I really like this primer. It doesn't necessarily do a lot when it comes to longevity of makeup with my oily combination skin, but it helps to kind of smooth out my pores a little bit, kind of like the Maybelline Instant Pore Eraser, you know what I mean? So they kind of have the same effect, kind of has like a silicone, but kind of like a gel consistency. See how, do you see that kind of blur? You see, this is where it is. Do you see that blurring effect it kind of gives to your skin? Whoa, it's been a while since I used this, but if you like a primer to have a tacky feeling to it before you apply foundation, they're saying it, honey. Okay, so now on to brows. The products that Amazon chose was the Wonder Brow Gel, and as you can see on the screen here, you see 2 sponsored posts. So the first product after any sponsored post is what I go for, and there's one of the products actually I had to go for the one after the one that was after the, and I'll explain that later. Anyway, I already did a review on this brow gel right here. I was actually quite disappointed with it, because they claimed for this to last you 3 days when you apply on your brows. Like, they claim for it to stay on your brows for 3 days, and I did it, and it barely even stayed on for a day. Okay, and that was the last time I used it, actually. And I bought this for about $15. So it comes with a brush tip at the end, and I picked up the shade Jet Black, which is my mistake, because I couldn't really figure out which color to choose when I was buying this. So I don't know, it's Jet Black. Oh, it's quite black. Oh Lord. Okay, we just gotta accept the fact that my brow is gonna look black today. Okay. It's not a really good product, is it? Okay, I don't really like it. I honestly don't. I don't really like it, but I just keep it because it was expensive, and I need to finish it. Even though this is gonna be my 2nd or 3rd time using it since I bought it like last year. I wouldn't really recommend it. I don't know. It was one of those Instagram things that looked really cool on Instagram, and then you try and you're like, So the foundation that was selected from, actually when I searched for foundation, whoa, I just cut my words up there. Esther, calm down, okay? Calm down. When I searched for foundation, I was very excited to see the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation because I really like that foundation. But I was like, oh, that's a sponsored post. And I saw the stick. I was like, please don't give me the stick. And then I saw the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. And I'm like, and I saw the Milani concealer. I was like, I have that too. But unfortunately, Milani, you're going to have to take a seat, okay? Because we're going to go with Maybelline. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. You can't find this in Australia. The deepest shade is 338, okay? The fight continues. Let's not go there. We can never go there. I really like this foundation. It has a good longevity to it. And it's really, really good for oily combination skin. See what I'm saying right here? The brow has already disappeared here. And here too. Concealer, concealer, concealer. Guess what? Amazon chose the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. You guys know I already tried this concealer and I'm so excited. And Amazon says the concealer is the best seller on Amazon. So that's, of course it's a best seller because it's a good product, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and apply Hazelnut down first. And then I'm going to apply tan. So squishy. So weird. So I'm still going to leave this under my eye just for a little bit longer. Because I didn't really search for contour. Oh, I did actually. I searched for, oh yeah, actually, yeah. I did search for bronzer product, I think. But while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and cream contour first, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation because Amazon did choose it, okay? And this is in the shade 365 Espresso. I bought this in London, that's why it's in a tube. The one in Australia and the US comes in a glass bottle, but London has the tube. The powder that Amazon suggested is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. This powder, I've always wanted to try it. Yes. And this goes for $5.97 on Amazon. Literally. I'm really nervous. So I'm nervous. Ooh, it has a puff. It comes with a puff. Ooh. Oh, I see what people have been saying now. Some people say it kind of smells like their grandma. And lo and behold, this has been alive since 1935. Oh, it's strong. Oh, that smell is strong. If you've used this powder, comment down below. Let me know what you think it smells like. Like, what's your description of the smell? Because I can't put my finger on it. Ooh! This ultra smooth powder hides tiny lines, wrinkles, and blemishes and gives a new softness to your skin. Used to set makeup or as a foundation. How can you use this as foundation? This is pretty light. The color is kind of like beige-ish in color. Oh, the strong is smell. See, it's so strong that my words are even. Oh, the smell is strong. Okay. Oh wow, I took a lot. Oh. Okay, as you guys can see, oh, it's in my head. So as you guys can. So as you guys can see, I placed a lot on this side, and I put minimum here. So this side looks way better than this side does. So you need to go in with less. This is heavily scented, I'm telling you, heavily scented. And I'm not exaggerating. Right now, all I can say is I'm glad I didn't spend $25 on the powder, because if I'd bought it in Australia, that's basically the amount that I would have spent on the powder. Okay, so as you guys can see, my face is looking a little bit white right now, and we have an easy fix to that. That is using our regular powder, and I'm going to do that in a second. So Amazon's choice for bronzer is the e.l.f. Sunkissed Glow Bronzer in the shade Warm Tan. And funny enough, I have exactly that. This is it right here. I bought this about a year ago, and I mainly use this as highlighter because it didn't really show up as bronzer on my skin tone. See, as you can see, like, it's better as highlighter because it also has a shimmer component to it as well. Okay, so we've got the bronzer. So it has a lot of shimmer to it, and if I use it as bronzer, it will kind of look like I punched myself in the face when I was sleeping. So I would advise this more as a highlighter. I'm looking a bit ashy tan right here. Okay, so I'm gonna bronze using the CoverGirl Queen Collection Ebony Bronzer, which is broken, but it's okay. And if you really think about it, I'm not really cheating because This one did come up on Amazon search. The airspun powder is so heavily scented, I can still smell it on everything, including the brush that I used, you know. So I searched for blush. So the main one that Amazon did choose, because this one came after the sponsored post, is the Tarte Cosmetics Spicy Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. Honestly, I wasn't feeling it and I decided not to buy it because I don't want to buy a product that I might only use once in a video just because I want to do a video, because I was broke when I was buying this product. Okay, so I didn't end up picking it up. But I did see that the e.l.f. Studio Baked blush did come up on the Amazon search as well. I do have that, but not that shade. I have the shade Pink Diamond, so I'm gonna use that in combination with the highlighter that I did search for that showed up, which is the Maybelline Makeup Master Chrome Metallic Face Highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. I do not have Molten Gold. I already have Molten Bronze or whatever it is, so that's what I'm going to use instead. Oh, I just realized that I'm actually supposed to do eyeshadow. I forgot there's an eyeshadow, guys. Okay, so for eyeshadow, here is what we found. Okay, here's what Amazon picked for us. All right, and I already mentioned this to you guys in a whole video and whatnot. This is the Beauty Glaze Impressed You palette. So this came up as the bestseller on Amazon, and I bought this for $11.88. And if you guys remember the whole video, if you've seen it, you know that when I was opening it, I realized that one had broken, and that's it right there. So this is what the inside looks like. I've seen a lot of videos compare this to the Jaclyn Hill palette. Unfortunately, or fortunately for my bank account, I guess, I don't know, I do not have that palette, so I can't really say, but looking at the picture online, it looks similar. This one looks similar to that palette. The color arrangement is a little bit different. So I didn't swatch this because, as I mentioned in the first impression video, I just want to do and swatch it all together because honestly, it's all about the blendability to me anyway. But let me just swatch a couple of shades anyway, just kind of see. So I'm going to swatch this burgundy type color, warm tone color right there. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you see, this is why I didn't want to swatch, because I knew I would be disappointed. Okay, let's just stop. Let's quit while we're behind, okay? Or while we're ahead, whatever it is you want to say, it's fine. I don't know what look I'm gonna do, but I want to try the brighter colors, the bolder colors, to see how pigmented this palette can be. Yeah, let's just go in with green. Why not? This is what it looks like. Let's tap it off. Nothing really left there. Yeah, no. Okay, it's beautiful and kind of blendable actually. I'm not laughing because of the shadow, I'm laughing because of the shadow, because of the color, basically. What am I doing with this again? I don't know. There was something I was going to do with it. Now, I don't have enough lid space to, you know, do this. Let's just put it here since I already picked it up anyway. Let me spray it. It has an okay payoff, but it's not very pigmented, so it needs assistance. But at least it's staying, you know, it's not coming off my lid. I'm just spraying it with that. Yes. Ooh. See, that's nice. Yes, and it's staying. Oh, I can still smell that powder. Okay. Maybe it's, no, this is not Maybelline. Never mind. I'm gonna pick up those green shades we put in the transition and just like pack it so it can look a bit more green. Okay, there we go. You see, this is more vibrant than this one. All right, so I'm gonna put on eyeliner, and the eyeliner Amazon chose for me is the Maybelline Master Prime Liquid Eyeliner, which I have as well. And I was like, yeah, thank God, I don't have to spend too much money. Okay, so I'm gonna use this to draw a wing. Okay, so this liner, I don't mind it, but I don't love it either. I just kind of like it. It's just like meh, doesn't really dry matte, so it's not smudge proof. It smudges and whatnot, so yeah, it's not really my cup of coffee, neither is it my cup of tea, you know. The tip is too soft for me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, So I didn't really search for lashes because I already have lashes, especially my lashes, That's a Beauty lashes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use That's a Beauty lashes. Yeah, and I'm gonna put on mascara and whatnot. I'll be right back. Ooh, full apart. Okay, I'm not really sure about how I packed my hair today because I kind of did it a little, anyway, whatever. So I searched for lipstick, and when I was like trying to put lashes on, I realized that I actually have kind of like a brownish color lipstick, and I'm like, how does that go with this? So I don't know. But we're gonna use it. This is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Mega Last Matte Lipstick. Wow, this is in the shade Give Me Mocha, and I actually picked the shade that popped up as well. I was like, oh, let's just go with that shade, and it was quite cheap. It was $2.59, which is, it ain't bad. This is what the shade Give Me Mocha looks like. All right, so there's the lips. We're just gonna roll with it, okay? We're just gonna roll with it. All right, so here we go. The lips is dried down. It is quite matte, kind of a bit sticky as well. A little bit comes off, but not really, you know, so it's somewhat transfer proof. It's not bad for $2, you know. So here we are. What do you guys think? I had fun doing this, you know, except for when we were using the powder, you know, because of the smell. The smell is not there anymore, which is great. It does have a nice finish to it, the powder that is, you know, it set the concealer pretty nicely, but it kind of gave me a little bit of a ashy situation. Well, thank God I have my face powder, so I was able to use that to kind of counteract that, you know what I'm saying? But in terms of the finish itself, it feels really fine on the face. You know, I like the way it feels, just not really the way it looked, you know what I'm saying? So that might just require a few more testing for me to really properly form my opinion on the powder. The concealer, you guys already know what I feel about it. I love the Instant Age Wearing Concealer. The foundation, this is not my first time using it, I already love it. The palette is not a great palette. It's kind of like a meh in terms of payoff. You need to work at it to be able to get a nice pigment out of it. But the great thing is, when you're working at it to get good pigment out of it, you don't have to work at it for too long. Does that make sense? Like, you still end up getting a nice payoff out of it, you know what I'm saying? There's a nice alternative to other high-end brands out here getting us to spend like $48 on a palette, and literally like you're blending and it's just, you know, pulling out disappearing acts on you, you know what I'm saying? So it's not bad. The lipstick is matte. I can see it lasting a bit, okay? So I'm gonna wear it for the rest of the day, and I'm going to update the description box down below to let you guys know how long it lasted for, you know what I'm saying? Amazon did a good job. I like this concept. I really liked doing this, you know? I liked shopping for the products, you know, especially finding out that I didn't have to spend too much money because I already had 80% of the price that Amazon chose for me. So I was like, once again, thank you to Sylvia Gani for inspiring me to do this video. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, babes. I love you guys so much. Whatever you're doing to love yourself, okay? Let me know what you think about this look. So now, yeah, I'll see you babes in my very next video. Bye-bye. But I gotta take a chance. Oh, I'm already gone, so just pray for me.